Hi, good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming.
Sorry. Okay.
Hi, good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to today's meeting. Before I start our meeting, I would like to ask you, do you have any plan for this week? The vacation, memory day of peace. Do you have any plan, or just sleep, and sleep?
Yeah, I think we're very busy recently, so I'll just stay home and enjoy movies.
Okay.
Maybe to prepare for the career fair.
Okay, I see. I think everyone will have to prepare a resume or autobiography, something like that. Okay.
Why do we have to prepare resume or autobiography?
Because you have to apply for a job after you graduation from ITI, right? Or you don't need to prepare for this.
Why?
I already have a job.
Already in this company.
Yeah, why the IDI?
Okay, that's.
She's trying to tell you you're being fired.
Okay, let's start our topic today. As we know, our company is a well-known restaurant in overseas. Here we have a new branches in Taiwan and at Xinyi District. So today's issues are, we have four issues need to discuss. The first one is we have to decide should we expand the space of our restaurant at Xinyi District. And the second issue is should we need to expand our restaurant out of Taipei, like Taichung or Kaohsiung or Tainan, and somewhere out of Taipei. And the third one is should we find a part-time job employee? And the last issue is should we adjust our menu? These four issues is we need to find a solution on today's meeting. Everyone clear?
Yes.
Okay. Let's move on to the first issues. So, could you share your opinion or?
Yes, okay. Because our business has become better and better recently, so the first agenda of today's meeting is we're going to discuss whether we're going to expand the space of the existing stores in Xinyi District. But I think that because one of my concern is that our budget is limited, and the rent in Xinyi District is super high. So I think expand the existing store is not a very good idea because the monthly rent is $2,000 per level ground, and that is not unaffordable. Yes.
But I think expand our expansion will be more beneficial for us because now Taiwanese people has already known this restaurant very well and they love this. So I think we still have to expand the space.
Yeah, I see that, but because the rent is one of our most mainly cost
We
mainly
earn
expenses.
a lot. We earn a lot.
Yeah, of course we earn a lot. Yes, but I think I have a suggestion here. Maybe we can choose another location like Sanchong or Zhonghe. The rents are not that expensive like Xinyi District. And since, like you just mentioned, we are already popular in Taipei City, so if we open a store in a not that popular area, people will still know that, and they will still come.
Yes.
So I think that's another solution.
But I think you have a little bit out of track here because we are talking about this expansion of Xinyi district, and maybe you just suggest that we can open new stores in Sanford and Dongling, and that's for item 2, right? Yeah. So
Yes.
for the first item, I think if we are going to expand, we must hire more staffs.
Yes.
That means we might not be able to handle the quality. So I think right now it won't be a good idea to expand the
I
Xinyi
think it's
branch.
not a problem. Think about Wangping. Like so many store and the food chain is very big. It's not might be a problem.
So now you agree to expand.
Yeah, sure, of course.
I agree with what Jane said. We have to consider about the rate in Taipei because the price is very high. And at first, I would like to ask if it is possible for our Taipei store to expand from to nearby place or upstairs. In that case, we can just focus on the same store, and we can also maintain the service.
Mhm.
That's my opinion.
Okay. So do you have any opinion or suggestion for the first issues? Because our store is opening for 24 hours, right? So for this kind of service, no special way to open the restaurant. So our peak time is from 11 a.m. to 1 a.m. So I think for these issues, we don't need to expand our space of restaurant because you can imagine that who will come here to have a meal at midnight because we open for 24 hours. So in my point of view, I think we can we
Sorry to interrupt you.
okay.
I think the point is the 22 hours. So maybe we can just limit the time, not this 22 hours, and we still can expand the space.
But I think our main selling point is 24 hours working. Yeah, so maybe we cannot work in the limit hours, just still work as 24 hours especially.
We might not have so many customers during the midnight.
Sorry, I didn't follow you. So what do you mean that we should shorten our opening hours?
Yes, and we still can expand the space.
Oh, I see.
But our finance department informs that we don't have too much money to expand our space of restaurant. So for this issue, we decide to not expand the space of restaurant so far. Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that. But he mentioned that maybe we can shorten the opening hours because during after 1 a.m. to 10 a.m. That period of time, actually the customers are very few.
Yes.
So, and honestly, I think there are not very people they want to take barbecue as their breakfast. So maybe we can choose to.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah, thank you.
And I think that's a good idea.
Okay, that's a good idea. Mhm.
So the decision is we will extend the space.
But limit the working hours.
I think about the space expansion, I think we should take more consideration about it because our budget is really very tight and the rent is very high. So
Okay, thank you for your opinion for issue one. I will ask our officer to check the house who is nearby our restaurant and do some more search or information for this kind of marketing research, and we will feedback for you later. Okay, let's move on to the second issue. Should we expand our restaurant out of Taipei? As you mentioned that we can set up our restaurant at Zhonghe, Banqiao, and so on.
How
So
about Taichung?
Taichung, I think is a good idea because do you know Gongyi Road? Gongyi Road has a lot of restaurant. So I think if we set up our restaurant at Gongyi Road, it will let our reputation become better and better. Because there are many well-known restaurants at Gongyi Road, so I think it's a good idea.
I totally agree with you, and I also think that Kaohsiung is a good place to expand. Maybe we can expand 2 stores at both Taichung's Gongyi Road and Kaohsiung's.
Sorry to interrupt here. How about the budget? Just like Jim said, our budget is not enough.
But I think if we want to make our reputation get higher and be well known to Taiwanese, then maybe to expand to Taichung and Kaohsiung will be a good choice. Yes.
May I comment here?
Yes, of course.
And I also think the personnel will be a problem because we need to find a staff that has been working here for some time to be our store manager for the new stores. So maybe first we need to check if we have that person, the store manager who is willing to go there to be to manage the new store, new restaurant.
Yes.
my point of view here is, like I just mentioned, I think maybe we can try to open a new store in Taipei City first, because one of the reason is we're already popular in Taipei, yes, but in central and southern Taiwan, there are not many people know us. So if we're going to open new stores in different city, then we need to do marketing research, and like a human resource manager mentioned, we have to train new restaurant manager, and also the test people's tests are different in different districts in Taiwan, so maybe we have to do some adjustments to our menu. And the my second point of view is, I think Taipei's market potential is still very high.
Yes.
Yeah, we have a lot of potential customers in Taipei City, so I think it would be a good idea to open new store, new chains in Taipei City first.
But just like you said before, the budget is limited, and the store in Taipei will be the price will be very high, and the second point is people not in Taipei still they might still want to go to the restaurant, but it's not convenient for them to come to Taipei.
Does anyone have any opinion or suggestion for the second issue?
I can see your point, but don't you think that expand a new store in Taipei is much more expensive than expand a store in Taichung.
Yes, I see your point, but although we will spend more money if we open a new store in Taipei, but the benefits, the profit we got, I think it would be more than the new stores in southern or central Taiwan. So I think it's still worth it.
But just like the chair said before, the restaurant chain in Gongyi Road is very big, and I think it's a very big potential for us to build our new restaurant there. And also the staff there is they are so addicted to serving people, so maybe they will be adapt to our restaurant very quickly.
So, may I come in here again?
Of course.
Maybe we can narrow down to the specifically two places like Taichung or somewhere in Taipei, and we do more research, and then we can have another meeting on that,
Yes.
the location.
In my point of view, I agree with Monica's opinion. Maybe we can do some research for this kind of for this, and we will have another meeting for we will have another meeting after we research for this information. But I prefer to set up our restaurant at the urban Taipei, like Banqiao, Zhonghe, or Sanchong. But I think Matt's idea is good. We can set up our restaurant at Xinyi Road. But for the Kaohsiung, I think.
Xinyi Road,
Oh,
it's
sorry,
Gongyi Road.
Gongyi Road. Sorry, Gongyi Road. But for the Kaohsiung branches, I think maybe we can consider this location later after we set up our second or third branches at urban Taipei or Taichung.
Okay, I will go get some research. I will get some data and do some research, and then I will reply to you.
Okay. And let's move on to the third issue, staff training. As we know, in order to let our customer feel that we are a local Korean restaurant, so we decide to find the person who can speak bilingual language fluently, like Chinese and Korean. So we can let our customer feel that they are in a Korea. To feel the atmosphere when they are eating our meal. So, do you have any extra?
I think it is a quite good idea, but just like we talk about the budget, maybe the price of the bilingual staff will be very high and very hard to find it.
I think we can cooperate with some schools that have Korean department, and we can offer their internship program. So we can by doing that, we can lower the wage. And also maybe we can cooperate with the culinary school, the school that teaches students how to make food and service in a restaurant. Yes.
I agree with both your idea. I think that is quite good. But I don't think it is necessary to hire a bilingual person to work in our restaurant. We can just play the Korean music, and that is make the atmosphere makes you feel like you're in Korea. And I think that's enough. We don't have to spend a lot more budget.
Also, person.
Yeah, I can
Yes.
see your point. Actually, I think the point here is to hire someone who can have a better understanding about Korean culture. So yes, maybe he or she doesn't necessarily need to speak Korean fluently, but at least they need to be interested in Korean culture.
I totally agree with both of you. Just like Monica said, the first one we can just recruit a the person, the people who from the school, and the price might not be so high. And the second point is maybe we can just tell them how to say welcome or how to say thank you by Korean. Yeah, they can just learn how to say that thing. Just
Easy,
Yeah,
simple, the Korean language.
yeah,
It's
and
good.
it will make the atmosphere more like Korean.
Good idea.
I agree with what Nat said.
Okay, so we can hire part-time job student to be our waiters or waitress, and we can hire full-time, maybe one or two full-time employee to be our store manager or something like that. Okay, it's a good idea. Do you have any opinion or suggestion for this issue?
Yeah, I think all the suggestions are good.
Mhm.
The main purpose of this is, I think we need to create a Korean atmosphere in our store.
Mhm.
So the simple Korean, language
Mhm.
is necessary.
Yes, I will agree with your opinion. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the last issue. As we know, Korean food is well known for free appetizer. So we have to decide to cancel this free appetizer or not, or in charge of each person for $50 for this appetizer. Pardon?
Sorry.
That's why it's so funny.
I just think about a joke and it's so funny.
Can you share to us about a funny joke?
Oh, we are in a meeting. How can we listen to a joke here?
Okay, fine, it's okay. Can you share your opinion about this issue?
Yes, I think that the free appetizer is a good way to attract our customers to
Mhm.
come in our stores. So I think it's better not to charge them for money.
But if we charge money from our customer, maybe it can prevent customer to waste too much food, or it can save our cost.
About this point, I would like to suggest that maybe we can just offer a smaller amount at
Mhm.
first, and if they ask for more, and we can provide them more. And in these ways, we can control the amount of the waste. Yes.
Okay, understand.
I totally agree with Korean thing. Because the free appetizer is our traditional. I think if it be cancelled, people will confuse.
Or maybe we can add our cost into we can hide it into the price of the meal. We can, increase the price, so they can still have the free
Free
appetizer.
appetizer.
Yeah,
Okay,
very
it's-
smart.
It's a good idea.
But the total price will be higher, and people will think that people will still be confused.
So you mean that we don't need to increase the price of meal, so and still provide the free appetizer, right?
Yeah, just like Claire said, if you want to prevent the waste of too much food, then
Mhm.
you can just give them a small amount, and
Mhm.
maybe they want more, and we can provide more.
But I have a question. What if they ask you to give them more, right, at the first place? So we still need to give them more.
We can ask them to finish first, and then we
Yeah.
can give them more. And about the budget, I think I have another suggestion. Maybe we can use some kind of cheaper vegetables to make the appetizer.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I am not quite agree with you because I think our quality is very important.
Yes.
No, I mean we can choose some kind of cheaper vegetables not about the quality. We can still maintain the quality. It's just we use different kinds of vegetables or fruit to serve them.
I think your idea is
And
Good.
also, maybe you want to prevent the waste. You can, if the people ask you to provide more appetizer, and maybe they cannot finish it, and you can charge them.
I don't think it's a good idea because once you charge them and they will be
They will
scared,
argue
yeah,
with you.
and they won't come again.
But we might let them to control their appetite.
Maybe just when you serve them, maybe just ask them to like try not to leave too many things after they finish their meal.
I think give them less amount of the food in the beginning is a good idea because I know that it's really like a problem in our store right now because a lot of people they get a lot appetizer but they couldn't finish it.
So for this issue, in my point of view, I think we still provide the free appetizer for our valued customer, and we also will increase the price of meal for 1%. If we can save our cost.
Here,
Okay.
I don't think increase the price is a good idea.
But I think it is.
And also, it is because it is the appetizer, so the customers still have to eat their main food, so they might not eat so much.
I think it is understandable if we rise the price because most of the food materials are imported from Korea. So
Yes, so I think it's
So why
necessary
don't you
to.
just increase the price at the beginning you established in Taiwan?
sorry, I didn't catch you.
Because
Your
you
fault.
said the resource is from Korea and the price might be very high. But why don't you just set the high price at the beginning?
Yes, that's what I mean. We imported our food material from Korea, so we set a high price. So I think that's quite reasonable.
I think because when we first set up in Taiwan, we didn't notice that this kind of
Fun situation.
situation would happen. So yeah, now it's an important issue. So we have to find a new way to figure it out.
So everyone agree that we provide free appetizer and increase our the price, the menu's price for 1%. Is that okay for all of you?
Yes, I think that would be a good idea.
Okay. Do you have any?
Only 1%?
Yes, because I'm afraid if I increase from 10%, we will have no customer to come to our restaurant. So just 1%.
1% seems is not necessary. It's too small.
I just come up with an idea.
Mhm.
Maybe if we don't increase our price on each item, maybe we can just provide the first one or two appetizers free, and then if the customers ask for the third one, and we can start to charge them some money.
In my point of view, I think is a little strange because you have to count. You have to count it because you have to count when did they eat our appetizer. So I think it's not a good idea.
Too complicated.
Sorry.
Right, it's okay. It's your opinion. So about the increase of price for 1%, maybe we can ask our financial department and the material department to discuss which range we have to adjust for the price of the menu.
I agree with you.
Okay, so let me summarize what we discussed today. For the first one, expand the space of restaurant. And the second one, expand restaurant out of Taipei. These two issues, we will ask our staff to do research deeply, and I will give these two issues feedback for you later, and we will have another meeting. And for the third issues, staff training, just like Monica mentioned that we can hiring the student or part-time job employee to be our we can find the part-time job student for yes. And for the last issues, we provide the free appetizer, right? And for the adjust the price, we can give you feedback later after we have another meeting. So, does anyone have any suggestion or issues? Expect these 4 issues? No. Okay. You did a good job. Thank you for your coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your coming.
Today. Thank you for you.
Thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you for coming. Okay, thank you for coming.
Good. Your coming is a dirty. It's
Oh.
sexual.
Okay, sorry.
Probably not a good thing to say.
Okay. Sorry.
It's okay. Question?
Is that for
certain?
It is a liquid.
I see.
Okay.
Are we really going to discuss this?
Yeah, I know. I'm like, how would I spell it on the board and you can look it up?
Sorry for wrong sentence.
Oh, that was all of the